Hey KLZ, it's your KLZ Raw for this week. Doing a little hiking here in New Mexico. Got some boys behind me. He called me the goat. It's supposed to be a term of endearment. But anyway, heading up to Indian Lake outside Sipapu, New Mexico. One of my favorite hikes. Not a big hike. A lot of the guys are going to Wheeler Peak. I've done it a bunch of times, looking for something different this year. But what came up in our conversations with the guys, the leaders, is the comment I made a while back: we fail our boys when we don't allow our boys to fail. And I so believe that. I so believe boys learn to do hard things by trying and trying and trying and encouraging and stoking their hearts to do these things that they never had any idea they could do. At camp we did push-ups every day for 6 days. And the challenge was not to do more than anybody else. The challenge to do was with yourself, to do one more than you did the day before, and one more than you did the day before that. And if you did 6 of them at the end of the week, you killed it, in my opinion. It was good. But I also think that we have to be careful not to set our boys up to fail by not teaching them what they need to know to be successful. If we don't teach a boy to shoulder a firearm correctly, but we teach him to shoot, not be afraid of it, but we don't teach him how to shoulder it correctly, how to position it so he can use the scope correctly, we fail him. If we don't teach him how to tie a knot on a fish hook correctly, I think we fail him. They might catch a fish, but it pulls off. If we teach them to hike, but we don't teach them how to pack their gear correctly, we may fail them, or setting them up to fail. I'm a huge believer. I'm the first one to say, let a boy fail, let him try, let him. But at some point, our counsel needs to be constructive counsel, loving counsel, encouraging counsel, but train them up in the way they should go. So when they get old, they will not depart from them. Train them up. That means teaching them. And I'm not an expert at anything. Really, I'm not. But there are some things I've learned over the years, and I try and be mindful of those and use those lessons to teach myself and to share with the boys. So as you go through your Saturdays, as you do your extracurricular stuff, let them fail. Let them fail a couple of times maybe. But then teach them how to do it. Teach them correctly. And maybe you show them the first time and you let them learn by making mistakes. But I think we got to be careful that we train them up in the way they should go. So when they train the next person, when they share the gospel, we want them to understand Romans 10:9 and 10, as my buddy Don Disco Beefsteak reminds me every time. 9 and 10. You have to say it out loud. Anyway, man, super excited. Love you guys. Love what summer is. I hope you're catching the Sunday prayers for the boys and their families. It's been so encouraging. Such a beautiful, beautiful thing. The team's put together such a beautiful email every Sunday. I hope you take time to read them. They're only one paragraph. We can do that, right? For the boys. Don't forget to jump on the store. We got the dry fit shirts on there now. We got a bunch of new stuff coming up. And get ready. We're working on next year's curriculum. We know it's going to be a beautiful year next year, and the boys are growing, and golly, man, the stories you're telling me about your hearts growing, it's just a beautiful thing. Remember, we're not a ministry about doing a task. We're a ministry about training the hearts, sharing our hearts. So I guess my guys are going to make it here I hear them coming. They're lollygagging. All right, that's it for us. God bless. Regulators, mount up.